Taking it hour by hour, we've got maybe that isolated shower coming out of the south into this evening, but nothing really widespread. Later on in the night, and as we start off tomorrow morning, could have some bouts of heavier rain, some thunder and lightning. Not expecting any severe weather to start off the day on Tuesday, but you can see that bout kicks on through. Potentially a couple of isolated showers, but the atmosphere will be priming itself once again. We got daytime heating. We've got some of that humidity building up. That's the fuel for these storms to start moving in during part of the afternoon, generally after 2 o'clock. And you can see just how this looks on FutureMax. It has that look of strong winds, indicating that bowing look right there. That's an indication that we could certainly have some of those stronger winds. But hail and isolated tornadoes also a threat with these storms as they do develop, especially the initial ones, the more isolated storms, before they start to merge together in more of a broken line. We'll also have that very heavy rain threat as well. You can see a lot of the storms heading out as we get up until about 8 o'clock or so. Maybe a few additional rain showers coming in from the northwest a little later, but they're going to go into a more stable atmosphere, and so they will be generally falling apart as they shift towards the southeast. Maybe a spotty rain shower in there on Wednesday as temperatures turn much cooler. Severe weather risks as we are looking ahead to tomorrow. We do have an elevated and more enhanced risk for maybe that isolated tornado, possibility of some larger hail, and really the greatest risk is going to be winds of 60 miles per hour or greater, especially for areas east of I-65. So that's what we're watching for you. Temperatures right now, we're in the upper 70s and lower 80s. It is pretty warm out there for tonight. An early evening storm possible. Temperatures coming down into the upper 60s. And as we do look ahead to your Tuesday, possibly some rain to start off the day, and then we'll follow those storms into the afternoon that could potentially turn severe. Highs into the lower 80s. We got that breezy south wind before the storms do move on in, and then a big cool down, especially later in the week. Highs only in the lower 70s. We got lows in the 50s, and then possibly a few more showers Sunday into early next week.